This is the first video in the series of videos in which I will be talking about how you can use your LinkedIn to get better opportunities. Hi everyone, this is Prathamesh Pisa in front of you, and in today's video we will solely focusing on how you can actually optimize your LinkedIn profile on certain keywords good enough to get better opportunities. Now the whole point you being on LinkedIn is to get better opportunities for yourself, right? But you're not getting it because your LinkedIn profile is not attracting the right kind of people. Now LinkedIn has 1+ billion professional users on their platform. It's just like you have a 24/7 big conference room full of founders, investors, managers, and people who will give you that opportunity that you are always looking for. Now your LinkedIn profile is ultimately you in that conference room. So you have to look professional. You have to add the skills and expertise in your LinkedIn profile. Now I want you to treat your LinkedIn profile as your personal mini website, because nobody wants that PDF resumes nowadays. Everyone wants to see your LinkedIn profile to analyze what skills and expertise that you have, because LinkedIn offers multiple segments to showcase your skills and experience on their platform. You also have to take care of your SEO of your profile, because if your profile is not optimized good enough, your profile will not get ranked on LinkedIn search engine. Now there is a huge difference between a simple LinkedIn profile and a professional looking LinkedIn profile. So what is that difference? So that is what we're going to be discussing in today's video. Make sure that you watch till the end. Make sure that you hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. And most importantly, share this video in your official college group to help your batchmates as well. So that's being said, let's get into this. Alright, now we are at my LinkedIn profile and this is how it looks. First of all, I want to address this most important issue, which is the profile picture. Now most of the students make mistake that they don't even have any kind of profile picture on their LinkedIn. It just seems like a zombie account or a fake account. Now there is a research has been done which says that only 6 to 7 seconds every recruiter spend time on your LinkedIn profile. So you have to earn their trust in that 5 to 6 seconds. So first thing that they're gonna look at is your LinkedIn profile. So it should be not casual. It should be not a distanced photo. I mean, it should be a headshot photo, and it should look visible, and it should be a bright photo which easy to recognize that okay, this is Prathamesh Pisa and this is how it looks. Let me just show you some couple of example like this one, Anubhav Kumar. He don't have any profile picture here. If I'm going down, okay, this one, Priya also don't have a right profile picture. It should not be like this. It should be a headshot so that we can recognize. But if you can notice, all over the LinkedIn, there is a very small circle of profile picture that features everywhere in LinkedIn. So you should have a great headshot photo. Now, if you can notice in my profile circle, 60 to 70% your face should cover the whole circle. And that is exactly how you should have your profile picture. Now, let's talk about the cover one. In cover picture, you can keep it simple, minimalist, but you have to keep it something which they can get the idea about your personality or something. So, I mean, you can put in your beliefs, any quote or something. Like I put this one because I believe in this. Today in between you and opportunity is internet, which just help you to connect with the opportunities. So that is what I believe. So I just put it here. Now the next thing is your heading. Now your profile picture and your heading are the two most important component in your profile, because LinkedIn only share these two important components across their platform, which is your profile picture and your heading. So your heading should be something which people easily can understand what you do and what you stand for. For example, I wrote here, I'm a content creator. I create some videos. I also love editing videos as well. So I'm an editing engineer. I am studying in this particular college for an MBA degree, which is SRBS Mumbai. And I'm also helping brands grow on YouTube. Now, this is very short and sweet, concise heading about me, like what exactly I do and what I'm standing for. So it should be like this. So that is how you can just describe yourself in 4 to 3 sentences. It's not even sentence, it's just a 8 to 10 words. So in 8 to 9 words, you have to describe yourself, what you do and what you stand for. For example, if you are a graphic designer, then you can just put here that I am a graphic designer, I create this kind of designs, I am studying in this particular college, or that is how I can help you. Or for example, if you are a developer, so you can say that I'm the React engineer, or someone like any kind of technology you can write here. Or you can just say that I am working on this project, or I love to help people in this particular topic or in particular domain. So that is how you can describe yourself in 9 to 10 words, which actually help people understand what you do and what you're standing for. Now the next thing is the location. If you want to put here, you can put here. Now moving forward, we have this contact info section. Now here you can just add your website link. I just put my YouTube channel here because I don't have my any website yet. Now, and you also have to put your email address so that people can contact you. Now anyone who want to connect with you, they should be able to connect with you by your email address, or you can just put your mobile number as well if you wish to, but you should put some content details so that people who want to connect with you, they can reach out to you. Now the next thing is the open to button. Now this button, it just shows that you're open to work on this particular skill set. As I mentioned here, I'm open to work for on-site, hybrid, remote. I am a social media manager, video editor. So I'm open to work for this position. So you can just put this button here and you can just complete your profile. The next thing is analytics. So these are the analytics section where you can actually get to know how your LinkedIn posts are performing. We will be talking about this in future. And then if you can just come down here, we have this about section. Now about section is the one of the feature that LinkedIn has given to us, where we can actually put the keywords that we want to optimize our profile in such a way that, for example, someone is searching for the content strategist, I will be get popped out in that search engine. Your heading should be also that keyword. Your about section also have that keyword, so you can optimize your profile for that particular keyword. Now the most important thing to understand about the about section is basically the spacing. You should have a space while you're writing your about section so that it is easy to read, right? It should not be hard to read, because people just maybe spend 2 or 3 minutes in your profile. So if you are even in that 2 to 3 minutes, you are giving them a bad experience, making them hard to read about what you are, who you are, then they just get irritated that you don't even want, right? So you should be having a space in between your about section, and it should be a bullet points. Now here is the top skills. What are the top skills that you have? You can mention here. So I mentioned some bunch of skills right here: social media marketing, online content creation, marketing strategies, video editing, digital marketing, and a lot. Now here is the service page. Now service page is basically your personal page on LinkedIn, which help people understand that, okay, these are the services that Prathamesh is offering, right? So you should have a service page if you're providing any services, and you should mention what you're actually offering in your services. So in my services, I offer content marketing, enterprise content management, video editing, graphic designing, video production, public speaking, WordPress design as well, and digital marketing. So these are basically the services I provide, and you should mention what are the services you're going to be providing in your service page. And you should be, give some about section here as well. You also mention some pricing and availability. So I'm available for a remote base. So that is how I can just add a service here. Now when I have my service page, people can just request me for my services, and here you can check out those requests from the people who actually want to get my services. Here is the active services, and here are the client reviews. He just given me a review for my services. So that is how this service page work. So you should have a LinkedIn service page if you are providing any services, so that people can connect to you and they will, ask for the help in their project that they have. Now if you can just scroll down here, here is the feature section. Now feature section is similar to the highlight feature that Instagram has, and that is how it basically works. Now in LinkedIn, what you have to put here is any kind of achievement that you have, or the things that is important for you, you can put here. Now when you post anything on LinkedIn, you can just add them in your feature section, and whoever just visiting your profile, they can just easily read here, and they can just see what are the most important events that happened with you, and they just can read here. Like for example, I just write here, how would we define motivation? This is the trophy that I won in my college. Now this is the basically post from my college as well. Now this is the thing, something which I want to highlight on my LinkedIn page. Now this is the moment when I completed my 1000 followers on LinkedIn, and you can just put whatever you want. You can put the things which you want to people to see. You can put the most important post that you feel in your feature section. Now when you come down, you can see the post section. Now we'll be talking about how you can create the post, or what are the topics where you can actually find the ideas, how you can create a brand, how you can generate the leads as well with the help of posting on LinkedIn, what would be the structure, how it should be. We'll be talking about that in next coming videos. Now when you scroll little bit more, you can see this experience segment. Now in this particular segment, you have to put the experiences that you had in your career. As you can see, I just worked for 3 months in 2020 as a data entry operator in Hexaware Technologist. Then I worked as a customer service representative in a BPO company called IT Source. Then I worked as a social media marketer, and right now I'm a content creator. So that is how you can just put the experiences that you had in your career in this particular segment. Now one thing to notice here is that whenever you are putting any kind of experiences, you also have to mention what is the impact that you have been created for that company. What are the results that you have provided? That is the most important thing. Now when you scroll down here, it is about education. So I completed my graduation in this particular college, Oriental Education Society, and I'm currently pursuing MBA in this college called Sheila Raheja School of Business. Now when you scroll more, you can see this project section. Now you can add the freelance projects that you have done, or the projects that you're currently working on. If you're a software developer, you can also work on your own project, and you can put here so that people will get to know you are working on this software product, or you're working on this marketing campaign. So it should be shown, right? So you have to showcase the projects that you have done. So this is a project I've completed with this company called Symbot Technologist, basically, which is about the brand introduction video. So I helped them to create a brand identity online, and I created assets for them. And you can also add the contributors for that project. So she was the contributor in terms of giving a voiceover. So I put her here. Now the next thing is the skill section. Now in skill section, you can just see here whatever skills that you have been mentioned over in your experiences or in your projects, that skills has covered in this section. Like I done branding and identity in Symbot. I also done strategic planning, social media. Now networking I have done with the help of YouTube. Business content I created with my YouTube. And then strategic communication, marketing I learn. In IT Source, I learn sales, how to do sales, how to talk with customers, how to, do corporate communication. That is all I learned when I was working as a customer service representative. Yes, I also learned business English that time. So that is how from the above data, this skill section is get accumulated with all the skills that you have experienced, or all the skills that you have learned till now. Then we have this recommendation section. In this, you can actually give recommendation for anybody, and you can also receive the recommendation from the clients, from the colleagues, from the people you have worked with. And that is how this works. Now the recommendation section will help you to build your credibility. Now whenever you work with someone, you can just ask for the recommendation, or you can just also give the recommendation. So I received the recommendation from Santosh Kumar Mishra. He is a software developer in Microsoft. I work with him for his YouTube channel, so he just talk about that. You also can give the recommendation for the people. I have not given to anyone. I should. So the more the recommendations, the better the credibility. So you need to ask to your colleagues or the people you're working with for the recommendation on LinkedIn. It will just boost your credibility and people more likely to trust on you. Now the next section is the language. Now what are the languages you use, right? And what are the languages you know? So I know 3 languages. The first is English, which is the professional working proficiency, Hindi, which is limited working proficiency, and third one is, I guess, Marathi, which is my mother tongue. Now this section just help people to know about that, which are the languages you are aware about and which language you speak, so that it will just reduce the barrier for the communication, and when they connect with you first time, they can easily communicate with you in that particular sort of language. So this is how ideally your LinkedIn profile should be. It will just help you incredibly when it comes to getting better opportunities. I can just put one of the screenshot of my client who just reached out to me by saying this particular profile. So it worked for me, and I hope this will also work for you. I also get the responses most of the time when I send the invitation request to my podcast guest. You see the videos that I do with the people. All this thing happened because I have this LinkedIn profile. I have an internet presence which helped me to get opportunities. Now, it's just not the case that I'm lucky. I would like to talk about this topic called luck. Now, what is the luck basically? The luck is when preparation meets opportunity. Opportunities are there, but your LinkedIn profile, your preparation should shine a lot. When opportunity hits, you just basically get lucky, right? So your LinkedIn profile is just a basically replica of what you have been prepared. So when opportunity hits, you just get easily lucky. And that is why it is so important to have an optimized LinkedIn profile in 2025 to get best opportunities out there which is waiting for you. That is all from me today, guys. Let me know your thoughts about luck in the comments below. If you're watching this video till here, then you can just write the word present in the comments below. If you still have any questions, any queries about LinkedIn profile optimization, just mention it down. I would like to help you in that. Do share this video in your college WhatsApp groups to help your batchmates as well. Follow me on my socials at prathameshpisar2315. I will catch you, all of you guys, in the next LinkedIn Masterclass video. This is Prathamesh Pisar signing off.